is something you can do.
If you have one of these things in your house or know somebody that does, just listen up. This is the truth about Christmas. Elf on the Shelf tradition didn't start too long ago. Although most of you know what it is, let me just do a brief explanation of what it is. Elf on the Shelf is that little doll that people have in their homes around Christmas time. And basically the elf travels to Santa and tells on your kids, whether they've been good or whether they've been bad. And the kids can't touch it or it loses its magic. And it's described even on the box of keeping the spirits of Christmas, elves, alive. Keyword, they're spirits. So the elves do naughty things each morning. Whenever the kids wake up, they find it doing something that is naughty. There was an ex-witch that quoted this, and she said, "I can't believe Christmas adapted that trick from Satan so blindly and so quickly." When you think about it, it is crazy how fast it took over. But there's a lot of Christians that are still very blind to spiritual warfare, and they really are unaware of what they've accepted in their home. That's why I do these videos. I don't like to do them because I don't like to hear people coming at me with their reasoning of why they think it's okay. I know by now that you have to have your eyes opened for you to be able to see any of this being wrong. But I put myself out here on the chance that someone somewhere will have their eyes opened just by being educated. With that being said, Elf on the Shelf is a monitoring spirit. If you want to really go deep dive on monitoring spirits and what they are. But I'm just brushing up on it. What exactly are monitoring spirits? Well, they are spiritual beings that operate in the supernatural realm with the not-so-friendly task of observing and monitoring the lives of individuals. Their main goal is to gather information, take notes, and report back to the forces of darkness, seeking any vulnerability that they can exploit in our lives. It's like they're running some kind of spiritual surveillance mission. It goes on to talk about how it's biblical. I'll move so you can screenshot. The bottom line is I know that it looks like an adorable little doll, but it's brought stuff in your household that you don't want. Sometimes we unknowingly open that gate ourselves and we let the enemy in. But if you're trying to be a better Christian and you're trying to get closer to God and you really desire that closer relationship, you have to open your eyes a little bit. And even the things that the world's telling you is okay, you need to realize maybe it's not. And then think about it on this way. How is it benefiting your family? And if you come up with excuses about that, and it sparks you to anger or makes you feel some type of way, that's my exact point, that the enemy comes in to steal, kill, and destroy, and sometimes we let him. I wasn't saying any of this to scare you, just to make you aware, so that maybe it will be one of those things for Christmas that you decide not to participate in. You might not believe in demons in the spiritual realm. That's the beauty about God giving us choices. He doesn't push all of this on us and tell us what we can and can't do. We have choices. You have choices that you can accept or not. And this is a choice. If you have a conviction about this, pray about it. Go to God with it. After all, Christians try to argue that Christmas is about Jesus. And if that's so, then why is a silly old elf so important? May God bless you. Don't shoot the messenger, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Truths of Christmas. You want to see some Christians get